All right, so one of our objectives by the end of the farm league is to have the kiddos be able to get into the batter's box, get in a stance and be ready to hit, right? And then ideally they can hit without the use of a tee. So we'll kind of combine two things here. We'll talk about a drill we can use for their hands, but also their approach to the batter's box, right? So they're gonna step in, and the first thing I tell them to think about is their feet, right? So feet shoulder width apart. Here we have that plate again, right? So their toes can be on it, but if it's not on there in the game, they should be feet shoulder width apart. Then the next thing I have them think about is their hands, right? So again, those door knuckles lined up, hands are up and back near their ears. And then the last thing at this level is weight back, right? So I really just want them to start thinking about, getting that weight back. So that's really the basics of the approach. And if they get to here, then the swing should be a little better. Kids just tend to either be too wide or too narrow. Their feet are all over the place. And it's very rare that they get their weight back. So if you can start getting them to do that stuff early in farm, then that's beneficial. The next thing we'll transition to is the knob drill. So this is something you can work on in farm, and it's getting the kids hands down into the strike zone and getting the bat in the correct plane, right? So what we're gonna do is take the knob of the ball, and the knob of the bat, and we're gonna hit the ball off the tee, and that's gonna be the end of it. So for this, you may have to raise the tee up for the kiddos, but they're gonna go and just get their hands out, knock the ball off the tee. Pretty basic, but we're just trying to get their hands out to avoid the tomahawk over the top or the big loopy swing. So just hands out into the zone, and then the bat's gonna knock the ball off the tee with the circle.